Okay, good afternoon once again. Today is another wonderful day, Monday to be precise, and I hope all of us, we are doing fine. So this morning I bring you greetings from Ketekrachi all the way, and I want to use this opportunity and this time to say thank you to each and everyone who has taken time to watch this live broadcast. It is my prayer that the good Lord will continue to bless us. That what we are coming to share this morning, it's going to be a blessing, a massive blessing to all of us, to each and everyone who is listening. I must say that I'm in a very great spirit, in a very great spirit in the presence of God, and it's my prayer that whatever we are looking for and whatever has always been our prayer topic, the good Lord will continue to shower us with that amazing blessing concerning our life. So this afternoon, I think I'm late by 17 minutes, and I'm going to use this few time that I have for us to be able to look at something amazing. And today's topic is titled Watch Your Company. Watch your company. When I say you should watch your company, it doesn't mean an edifice or an artificial edifice where people work and all that. But when I say watch your company in this sense is the people you associate yourself with, your friends, the people who you find yourself around and you spend time with so much in life. Those are the people that I meant by saying what you should watch your company. So this morning is a wonderful topic, and I pray that this topic will be a blessing to you that you are listening. That you pick certain important points and certain important words of wisdom that we use to guide our daily lives, so that will continue to be a blessing. So this morning, I want us to look at something very, very important in the book of Proverbs 13 verse 20. And I am somebody who loves the things of God and where God is taking all of us to. So, and Proverbs 13 verse 20 says that what? Walk with the wise and become wise. Associate yourself with fools and associate yourself with fools and get in trouble. So the word of God says that what? Walk with the wise and become wise. Associate yourself with fools and get in trouble. So that is what the word of God is telling us this morning. So clearly it's trying to tell us that what? We should watch the kind of company that what we find ourselves with, the people in which we associate ourselves with, the people that we call our friends, because most people can identify us or can describe us with the people that what we associate ourselves with. So this morning I'm here to encourage you that what you should associate yourself with people that will make impact in your life. So the company you keep says a lot about you. Okay, the company you keep, the people you keep around you says a lot about who you are. And these are things that what you and I should take very, very, very notice of. And it's something important that we can never joke with. Because the rise and fall of every man, okay, come through what? The people in which he or she associates with, the people in which he or she works with in life. So the company you keep says a lot about you. It says a lot about you when you are fine associating yourself with what? People of wisdom, people of great caliber, people that have made strides in our society, in our country, and you find yourself working with them, that they can bless you with what? Wisdom. Okay, you are also in a way of what? Gathering certain form of what? Grace around you, certain form of what? Wisdom around you. And it goes on to say that what? You can talk all day long about who you are and what you believe, but your behavior and your circle of friends begs to differ. Okay, so you can talk all day long trying to defend the kind of people that like the kind of person that you are and who you can be identified with, but at the end of the day, the kind of people that you walk around with, the kind of people that you associate with, these are things that are going to what? Define you, the kind of person that you are. Okay, so when you find yourself, when you find people who are what? People who are, found in a very small place and they are smoking and all that, you could find out what? These people have certain things in common. And also in other words, when you find certain people in certain corners and they are discussing business idea, you can see that these people have certain things in common as well. Certain form of greatness, certain form of vision, certain form of purpose. So it goes on to say that what? The people that we find ourselves with or we associate ourselves with go a long way to define our lives. To say so many things about our lives. So we should be careful with the people that what? We associate ourselves with. Our main Bible scripture that we looked at earlier, Proverbs 13 verse 20, it says that what? Walk with the wise and become wise. Associate yourself with fools and get into trouble. So it means that what? When you walk with people who are full of wisdom, when you find yourself with company that are what? Are full of people that are great, have great ideas, great wisdom, great insight, that they can bless your life, you in turn gain what? Wisdom. You are blessed with wisdom and you use it to guide your life. And it also says that what? Associate yourself with fools and get in trouble. So what is it trying to tell us this morning? The word is trying to tell us this morning that what? We should watch the company that we find ourselves with. Because at the end of the day, if we walk with what? Or when you walk in a company that are full of fools, people that are not going to bless our lives, in a measure that what? We can pick certain form of wisdom from it, at a point we'll get into trouble. Okay, we'll get into trouble. And it says that what? Your friends, the friends you associate yourself with, okay, go a long way to influence your life. The friends that we associate ourselves with each and every day goes a long way to influence our life, our purpose, our business ideas, our dreams, the things that we want to do. Okay, take a critical example. Okay, let's take this very critical example. Look at what? Despite. When you look at the people that Despite walks around with, Despite doesn't work with what? With fools. I'm not sure Dangote will be working with fools. Look at what? Dr. Mensa Otabil. Look at the masses that he pulled at Greater Works. You understand? If he didn't associate himself with what? People that are full of wisdom, people that can bless him with what? Divine ideas, with guidance, with advice, he wouldn't have gotten to the level in which he is today. He wouldn't. So we should be watchful of the people that we keep around us. There are people that comes into our life and they bring what? They bring blessing. They bring insight. They bring new things into our life. And such people, we call them what? Destiny helpers. Destiny helpers. And at the end of the day, we don't notice these people in our lives. And there are times that I've encountered these amazing people, these great people. Okay, these great people, and I'm blessed with their presence. And I'm blessed with the things that what they impact into my life. Okay, so what am I saying this afternoon? All I'm saying is that we should be very cautious of the people that we allow into our circles as friends. Our circles as what? As friends. People that come into our life to feed our lives with what? With certain information, with certain form of wisdom and all that. We should be watchful of our company. the people that we call friends, the friends that will bless us with what? With wisdom. Jesus Christ was able to what? Find himself with people, with disciples of wisdom. At the end of the day, it was only one person that what? Gave up on him. It was only one person. But I'm sure that what? All those things were there because of a purpose. All those things were there because of a purpose. So one question I want to ask this afternoon, one simple question I want to ask this afternoon is that, have we ever thought about how much our friends positively or negatively have impact in our lives? Have we ever thought about this? Please, if you are watching the live feed and you are being blessed with it, please kindly share it so that other people too can also watch it and be blessed. So the question I'm asking you this afternoon is that what? Have you ever thought about how much your friends positively or negatively have impacts in your life, have impacts on your purpose, on your dreams, on the aspiration, the things that you want to do? Have you ever thought about it? Friends are like people who bring changes in our lives. Friends are people who bring changes in our lives. So we should be very cautious or careful about the people that we associate ourselves with. People who we take advice from. People who we take insights, advice, counseling from. Because you will be identified with the friends that's what we associate ourselves with, or we will be identified with the people in which we associate ourselves with. So the people we associate ourselves with, okay, the people in which we associate ourselves with have a great tendency of what? Of rubbing off positive or negative effects on us. Okay, they have a great tendency of rubbing off what? Their positive or negative influence on us. I think there were times that we go to, when we were in JHS, when we are going to school, our parents do advise us that we should be careful with the people, with the friends that what we associate with, those that we eat with. Because at the end of the day, for example, there was this gentleman whereby we were in JHS. This gentleman was so brilliant. He never indulged himself in certain activities like smoking and all those things. But when we were getting to JHS 3, you could see that this gentleman, his life has changed. The things that he wasn't doing before, he started doing them. Like doing the bad things, smoking and disrespecting people and all that. So later, we try to seek clearance. We try to seek reasons pertaining to why these things are happening around him. And later I realized that what? He was associating himself with what? Certain people within the town who are involved in smoking. And this gentleman who was so brilliant, at a point you could see that what? His grades, his performance in class and all that were coming down, and the teachers were speaking to him. They were speaking to this gentleman who was so brilliant. And when we wrote the BEC and the results came out, the level in which he was supposed to perform, that people were expectant. They were expecting him to perform. He didn't get to that level. And at the end of the day, before we complete, SHS will come back, he has turned to a drunkard. He was smoking, drinking, and all manner of things. You understand? So all I'm saying this afternoon is that what? Our friends that we choose, they go a long way to affect us, to have either a positive or a negative influence on our lives. There are people who will come into our lives and they will be like, no, I want us to develop a business idea. I want us to develop an idea that will transform the life of the people around us, our nation, our society. The question you have to ask yourself is, are you choosing the A or you are going for the B? Are you choosing the A or you are going for the B? Personally, for me, I'll choose the one that what I know it will make a great impact in my life. Be inspired this morning and know that what the people that what you choose to hang out around with, at the end of the day, you pick certain things in their lives which become part of your life as well. Friendship is spiritual. When you look at the way Christ chose his disciples were his friends. His disciples were his friends. Because at the end of the day, he has to choose people that what will make an impact in his life. Will make an impact while he's away, whilst you are away. So we should be very careful about the people that we call friends, we associate ourselves with. Let's choose people that what will come into our life and will bring blessing into our lives. Will bring certain form of change in our lives. Let's be inspired this afternoon. And what? We have to be careful with the company we keep. Our enlightenments in life, or our changes in life, okay, to a certain huge extent, depend on the friends that we keep around us. So, in as much as what we refuse to believe this, in as much as what you that you are listening, refuse to believe and understand what I am telling you this afternoon, you should know that our friendship, even though we look at its physical aspects, have a greater spiritual connotations on our lives. We will learn so many bad or positive things concerning our friendship, concerning the company that we keep. Okay, so let's be very cautious and careful about the people that what we associate ourselves with. Because at the end of the day, these same people, they'll come and give you certain advice, you pick it, and at the end of the day, you'll see that it will go against you. That is what the Bible tells us, that what walk with the wise and become wise, associate yourself with fools and get into trouble. So what? You only get into trouble when you associate yourself with what? With fools. With fools. Because at the end of the day, they only bring you problems. Problems that you cannot solve. Most people that what we find them behind certain things that they were not supposed to be is because of what they've listened to wrong counseling. They found themselves within certain spaces that they were not supposed to find themselves with. Okay, they were not supposed to find themselves with. So there was something that what Jeremy Kent said. There was something powerful that Jeremy Kent said. And he said what? If someone in your circle cannot congratulate you on your success, okay, heed the warning. If someone in your circle can't congratulate you on your success, heed the warning and distance yourself from the person, because they are pardon me, I was distracted a little bit. So yourself, you have to distance when you realize that what people who are around you, if someone is in your circle or is in your company as a friend, and the person cannot congratulate you on your success and something that you are doing very well, something that you are doing amazing, something that you are doing to change life, something that you are doing and it's like it's making positive impact. Okay, you have to heed the advice or the warning and distance yourself from what? Such people. Okay, because those people, they are not for you. Those people are not for you. They are not thinking about anything better concerning your life. They are not thinking about your well-being, about where you are heading in life, what you want to do in life. They don't believe in your dreams. They don't believe in the steps that you are taking. Okay, so in a world where there is negativity and bad influence, let's be encouraged to keep a company, to keep friendship that will uplift us. We are in a world that is full of negativity. We are in a world that is full of bad influences. We are in a world that is full of so many bad people, so many bad counsel, hatred, backbiting. You understand? Lack of respect for people. We are in a world where there is so much negativity and bad influence in our society around us. Let's be encouraged to keep a company, to keep friendships that will uplift our spirits, that will encourage us to do the positive thing that we are doing. Let's be encouraged to keep such companies, those that encourage us to be our best. Let us keep such companies. There are friends that they don't mean well for you. They come into your life, and when they see that you are doing something good, all they want to do is what? Plan and plot and scheme against you. You have to keep yourself away from such people. Your energy doesn't need sad things. You don't need sad things. You never need such things. So in most cases, it is better to be alone in bad company. So in most cases, our advise you, when you find yourself in bad company, stay alone. Stay alone and mind your business. When you see that you are associating yourself with people, and these people, they don't mean well for you, advise yourself and walk alone. Advise yourself and walk alone. Because when you walk alone, you are not going to die. You are not going to die. You are not going to live. You are not going to lose focus, or you are not going to lose direction of your purpose. So far as you stay positive, so far as you stay focused on the things that you want to do. Okay, so in most cases, it is advised to stay alone in bad company. We should be careful with the things we read, the company we keep. We should be careful with the things. One of the most difficult things about social media is that we get to assimilate or feed into our spirits so many things. But we should be careful about the things we read, the company we keep. For our habits and character will be much influenced by some of these things. Our habits and our character. Most of the time, the habits that we cultivate come from our friends. Either be it positive or negative. The habits that we cultivate, most often they come from the people, the experiences, the friends that we keep. Okay, you could see that somebody is indulging in prostitution, not because of anything, because a friend has introduced her into that. You understand? A friend has introduced her into that. Someone is smoking because a friend has introduced he or she into those things. Someone is involved in smoking herbs and other substances because friends have introduced them into these things. Let's be encouraged and let's be motivated this morning that we should keep company, we should keep friendships that will uplift us, that will cause us to make changes, to make positive strides in our lives. So most of our habits are influenced by the things we read, our friends, the people we associate ourselves with. And if we can if we can take heed of this advice and we can take heed of this inspiration this morning, I believe that our lives will go a long way to be a blessing. Okay, so good company can build you to become a great business leader. Okay, so I made mention, when you look at the way businesses run, they run because they've been able to make good associations or good friendship, and through partnerships and all that, companies were formed. Are you going to associate yourself with a bad person at the end of the day, build a company with such person? For example, MTN is making stride in Ghana, in certain parts of Africa, and certain parts of Middle East. You understand? Because what? They've been able to associate themselves with what? Great people, great minds. Okay, great minds change lives. Great minds don't think about what? Destroying people and bringing people down and all that. No, great minds think about what? The betterment of their life and the things that they are doing. Okay, so good company or a good friendship, an excellent friendship can build what? Can lead you to become what? A great leader, or can help you to build or can build you to become what? A great business leader. Somebody who can be there and what? People just want to do business with you. Okay, great company can build you to become a great business leader when you find yourself among the right people. I think this topic should be for another day, when you want to look at what? Selecting the right company for great business tribes. Okay, this topic should come on another day. Sometimes when I'm speaking like this, I'm getting inspirations from the things that I'm doing. And these are some of the things that we should be encouraged to do. Always stay positive. Always stay positive and be guided by what? Your inspiration. Be guided by what? Your purpose in life. Our purpose in life. Okay, so this can help you in creating vision. So when you become a great business leader, it can help you in creating your vision and implementing this vision and making sure that what this vision is accomplished or come to stay. Okay, people with what? Positive mindset are driven by so many positive and great things because they just want to make impact and change lives. And that is what we should be doing. I am encouraging you this morning to stay positive. Negativity should never be found in our dictionary. Negativity should never be found in our dictionary. Okay, when you are in a relationship and realize that the relationship is not yielding any fruits, or bringing anything positive in your life, just cut it off. Just cut it off. Okay, so this can help you in creating vision. Okay, art. For you to be able to own your vision. For you to be able to own and implement and make it lasting. Okay, so finding yourself around a good company, great people can help you to build a great vision and for you to be able to implement it and make it what? Realistic. We cannot expect to live a positive life and productive life if we hang around what? With bad company. Okay, there will never be a productivity. There will never be positivity. There will never be a great stride or impact, positive impact in our society if we don't associate ourselves with what? Great minds. Okay, we'll never get to that level. We'll never get to that level. thinking negative and bad things about people will not bring any change, will not make any great impact in your life, positive impact in our lives. Let's surround ourselves with what? With positive people that have actual goals, passion, and integrity, because it makes you in turn want to strive and become like these people. Let's be encouraged. Let's be inspired. Let's be inspired. Let's be encouraged to associate ourselves with what? People of great minds. People with company that what? With people, with friends that can uplift us, can help us to become better. It's not everyone that will come into your life that mean well for you. There are people that come into your life when they even see you like they are even angry. And it's funny. And it is normal for these things to happen. But when they are happening, you should be encouraged and know that what? Everything that what comes with a test, there is a reason, positive reason why these things are happening. So be encouraged and surround yourself with positive people that have actual goals, passion, and integrity, because it makes you in turn want to strive and become like these people. Imagine when you get to please pardon me. I was interrupted once again, so please pardon me. So let's be encouraged. We should be encouraged to associate ourselves with people that can make certain form of impact in our life. Negativity should never be encouraged. Negativity should never be encouraged. So surround yourself with people with positive mindsets that have actual goals, passion, and integrity. Okay, that you want to strive and work hard and be like them. Because great minds are great changers, or great minds are game changers. So when you find yourself with people of what? Positive mindsets, with positive thoughts, people that think positive, just want to make impacts, at the end of the day, there is a correlative what? Impact that will be made in your life. I wanted to make a practical explanation to what I'm saying. And when you take someone like Despite, and they should give you 1 minute to be around him, even his environment can change your mindset. Personally, for me, I've been able to learn certain things from my father, because coming up as a child, I traveled with him. There was a time we went to Atamo's house, but I never knew that was Atamo's house till we left. Before I got to know, you understand. And his way of doing certain things, you as a child, you will not understand. But some of those things, I've been able to pick some of those things, pick the most important ones, and use it to build my life. There are people that I've worked with, my bosses. Let's say Boss Alfred. Okay, Alfred Boas, Boss Bernard, Shine. These are people that they were doing certain things, and I've been able to pick these things from them. So what am I saying this afternoon? All I'm saying is that associate yourself with the right people. People that will come into your life and cause an impact, that you learn certain things from them. The Bible makes us to understand that associate yourself with fools and find yourself in trouble. So associating yourself with fools, with a bad company, we already know that at the end of the day, what is it going to bring into our life? It is only trouble that it will bring. Most of us have made so many mistakes in our lives. The bad relationships, the bad boyfriends, the bad girlfriends. We've associated ourselves or found ourselves in these relationships. And at the end of the day, it has brought so many issues in our life, so many pain in our lives. But I'm here to tell you this morning that there is still hope. There is still hope that you are listening. It is not too late for you and I to make the right choices, the right camp, to pick the right friends, the right friends and all that. I was telling a lady that if one day God blesses me with a good wife, an amazing wife, and I have the financial acumen, there is this amazing woman that I've always looked up, like I've admired out there. I love the way God has transformed her to use her to be blessing people these days. Her name is Gwen Ado. When you go to Instagram and you type Gwen Ado, you find her. When you listen to her story, she said at a point in life, she found herself among the wrong association of friends. And she was into escorts. You understand? But through the grace of God, her life is now blessed, and she owns one of the great, huge hair companies in the country. You understand? So that is what friendship can do, either to move you from the grace of God or move you closer to the grace of God. So let's be encouraged this afternoon to be careful with the friends or the company that we choose to call friends. Let's be very careful. If you are listening to this live broadcast and we know that it's a blessing, let's share it, let's comment, let's like. Okay, so that this can also be a blessing to someone. Okay, so the company we keep can either bring blessings to us or keep blessings away from us. That was what I was saying earlier. The company that we keep, the people that we keep around us, can either bring blessings into our lives or keep the blessings away from us. That is why we have to be very careful with the relationship that we choose to go into, the person that we choose to marry, the people that we choose to call our friends. And when I say friends, this afternoon I want to use this medium to say to my good friend Stephen Jade, who is also a manager at Allied Oil, one of the Allied Oil companies, Allied Oil in Accra, one of the managers. I want to say thank you. We've been friends since university. The moment we met, since that day we've been friends. Even though we disagree on so many things, but we've never left each other. He's been an amazing friend because we've been able to impact each other. There are times that he looked into me and you say, no, you get to this level, you get to this level. And I also tell him the same thing. So this is what we should do. Friends are supposed to be inspiration to other people, to their own friends. Friends are supposed to inspire their friends to become great, to become better. Okay, and on this note, I want to use this same platform to thank my good friend Fosu Vincent for joining this live broadcast. God richly bless. I'm watching you. God bless you. So please, the friends that we choose will go a long way to be a blessing to us. When you start something and nobody believes in you, even if it is only one person that believes in you, you should know that you are doing something right. Yesterday I was in church and a lady said something. You are welcome, Vincent. A lady said something that when you find yourself in a place and you are making an impact and it is only one person or two people or few people that are watching you, you should be grateful. Like, you should be thankful that you are not following the masses, but there is an excellence. One thing that I keep saying is that when I should use this medium and I'm preaching about profanity, okay, let's say profane, like sex and all that, people would have been buying into it. But this is a platform that I believe that what we can create friendship. We can create a company around ourselves that we can use this platform to bless our own lives. Okay, so there are times that what we find ourselves in certain bad situations just because of the kind of companies that we keep. There are times that we find ourselves in certain bad companies, in companies that what we are not supposed to be in. That we are not supposed to be in. Things that have happened to us, relationships that we are not supposed to have, and these things have gone a long way to affect us. And what? It has been detrimental to our own future. Okay, one advice I would like to give to all of us, as a man and also as a woman, when you find a gentleman and he doesn't look all that nice, all that rosy, all that rich, all that, he's not owning a car now, please, don't give up on that person. Don't give up on that person. Hold that friend, hold that relationship, and build something great with it. Believe in the person, and build something great with the person. Personally, I've been monitoring Fosu Vincent for some time, and I must confess, his life has been a blessing in many ways. When we were in SHS, you could see that you don't know that like this gentleman is this or that is a great person and all that. But I must tell you, he is what? A man of great grace. You understand? So when we find people who come into our life, let's hold them as egg. But I'm not saying that we should allow people to disrespect us. People to come into our life to take us for granted. When you find anyone who come into your life without a good reason, cut the person off. Cut the person off. So that there are times that what we find ourselves in certain bad situations, very sorry situations, just because of the kind of friends or the kind of company that we keep. But it is not too late for us to make changes, for us to turn from our own ways and become what? Better people about the people that we choose to be friends or the company that we choose. I pray, it is my prayer that this platform will become big one day. This purpose, the dream that I have, it's become big one day, so that we use this platform to bless people, to cause changes, to make impact in our societies. Okay, so when you want to move forward in life, there are activities, people, and habits that you have to leave behind. That is what I was saying earlier. So when you want to take a step of movement, of impact, positive impact in your life, of change in your life, there are habits, there are activities, and there are people that you have to leave behind, because they are not meant to be in your life. They are not meant to be in your life. You have to avoid unproductive relationships. Avoid unproductive relationship. Venture into relationship that will bring something great into your life, that will make an impact in your life, that will make impact in the life of other people, in the society that you find yourself in. Let's be encouraged. Avoid unproductive relationships that won't move you forward. Okay, relationship that won't move you forward. Let's be encouraged. Become wise by walking with the wise, for you to be able to move your life forward. We should be encouraged and be inspired to walk with people with wisdom, so that we can also be able to move our life forward. We should be able to take the life of other people and pick certain important things from their life and move forward in life. Okay, but hang around with fools and watch your life fall into pieces. Okay, will you sit around and just walk with the fools and see your life going waste? No. Okay, so the people who offend you in life, which you must forgive, there are people, excuse me to say, so there are people in your life who offend you. These are people that you must forgive. Okay, but you have to know that you have to drop them on the way whilst you are moving forward. You have to drop them on the way because you don't need such energies. You don't need such companies around you. You don't need such energies around you, because a person that wants to move forward, he needs a positive energy. He needs a positive mindset. Okay, so let's be encouraged this afternoon. That what, when you find yourself around people that just want to offend you, a company that are not meant for any good cause, drop them on the way and move forward. So there are people you must leave behind. There are people who you must leave behind, who don't believe in your vision, who don't believe in the capacity, in the things that you want to do, in the changes that you want to cause in life. People who don't believe in your dreams or discourage you, these are the people that you have to drop on the way. We should be encouraged. I pray and I believe strongly that the message that I am bringing forth today will be a blessing to all of us. Will be a blessing to all of us. That's what people who try to kill your dreams and give you example of people who are failed. There are people who you are working with them. There are people, there are people who, in case you are working with them or they are your friends, and all they do is to just discourage you, to belittle you. Such people, they want to remind you of someone who has done the same thing and the person didn't succeed. These are people that what you have to disassociate yourself from them and associate yourself with people of wisdom, people that can inspire you, people that can cause change in your life, people that can say, oh, let's do this, and we'll do it, and we'll become great, and we'll do it. You implement such ideas, okay, and you become great. This Sigma idea is a whole form of idea that are built. But I pray that one day the rains will fall, and this dream will become something great, that people will be blessed from it. That children on the street will be blessed, prostitutes will be blessed. Okay, people that don't have will be blessed and receive something in their lives. It is a dream, but I also need people that will think like me for us to make this dream a reality. Okay, so before I conclude, there is something powerful that I want to share for short. And all I want to say is that if you want to stand out in life, and make change and cause a change, if you want to stand out in life and be unique, you can't move with everybody. One thing you have to know is that you can't move with everybody. Not everybody that can come into your circle. People will hate you on the way. People will try to talk down on you, try to belittle you, say all manner of things about you. But one thing you have to know is that a destiny that is great comes with great confrontation. You must ask God for wisdom for you to be able to know those for you and those that are against you. This is my message for you this afternoon. And it is my prayer that this message will be a blessing to you. Will be something that will transform your mind. Will be something that will cause your mind to go back and rethink and make certain changes. Thanks to each and everyone who has taken time to watch, and thanks to my brother Fosu Vincent. Thanks to Adu Bediako all the way in the US, who has been pushing me to keep believing in what I'm doing. And thanks to each and everyone who has taken time to watch. Thanks to Barbara, thanks to Rahel, thanks to Miranda, thanks to Melissa, and all others that have watched. On this note, God richly bless you, and stay strong and stay safe. Till I see you next time, be in good health and be with the right company. Take care. Bye-bye.